If you want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Because that's what we are. we are the aliens.
Another one.
Hand washing.
I thought that was going to be like, everyone was going to be like, thank you for speaking your truth, queen. Everyone's like, you're fucking disgusting.
That is gross.
That's gross. And I'm like, and I posted a video yesterday. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you say that, I had to delete it. I was like, you're really saying in the comfort of your own home, you wash your hands after you pee? No, you fucking don't. All the comments are like, yeah, I fucking do. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I really thought they were going to be like, yes, queen.
And like, I think about like, do my roommate see that? Does she think I'm just
Don't
making
you think everyone
germs
thinks you're
everywhere?
gross
Yeah.
now? It's just like, I just when I'm peeing, I'm just not washing.
That's one thing we didn't lie about. We lost friends over this though, so I get it.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Another one.
Back to normal, okay?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're not going to get
Herd
back
immunity.
to normal with this wash your hands 15 times. Are you washing your hands after you pee anymore? I stopped.
To be real with you, I never wash my hands after I piss. I
During,
never have.
be honest, right when it hit, you
Swear to
still
God.
didn't?
I swear to God, I don't.
I respect
I
that.
only, I
I
only
respect
wash
that.
my hands after I dookie. I wash my hands of course. But like after I piss, I don't know.
Bro.
I mean, that's,
Bro,
you know, I
after
think
a dookie,
didn't
dude,
Seinfeld
After
Yeah.
a dookie, dude, be honest.
After a dookie.
If you're folding
Yeah.
4 times and you don't puncture, you're washing your hands after a dookie. If you fold 4 times and you don't puncture.
if I don't puncture and it's a ghost shit and there's no remnants, there's no leftovers, then I might do like a quick shush real fast. I might do it
No
real
soap,
fast.
just water.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But something ain't right. Something ain't right. And damn it, it's time that we find out.
Finish up the little bit of information that you're able to see. They stated that she persisted in working as a cook and thereby exposing others to the disease. Because of that, she was twice forcibly quarantined by authorities. Eventually, for the final 2 decades of her life, Malone died after a total of nearly 30 years in isolation. Her popular nickname has since gained currency as a term for persons who spread diseases or other misfortunes, not always aware that they are doing so. Now, this is something that I just learned. Not sure if anybody else actually knows about this. I was just reading this, right? So after she was, in isolation, for some years, they, in a sense, the health department let her out on the whole thing of like, hey, you don't accept any more work, working at people's houses. But then she still decided to do it, again, right? And then she was found in a suburban home in Westchester County, New York, and was returned to North Brother Island, where she remained for the rest of her life. A paralytic stroke in 1932 led to her slow death 6 years later. Now, listen to this. Malone claimed to have been born in the United States, but it was later determined that she was an immigrant. In all 51 cases of typhoid, and the 3 deaths were directly attributed to her. Countless more were indirectly attributed, although she herself was immune to the exact same disease that she was spreading and giving to other people. So, like I said, that was pretty interesting that the person that was AKA Typhoid Mary, the same person that ended up taking a few lives and infecting countless others, was immune and asymptomatic to the exact same disease, exact same illness that she was spreading and infecting to other people. So I'm basically saying this and listing this for one reason. This individual is Caucasian and she lied a multitude of times. She knew for a fact that she was sick. She knew for a fact that she was passing this to other people. This is why she kept fleeing home to home to home once something started happening. She knew exactly what it was that she was doing, but she opted, right, to keep doing it instead of going directly into isolation. Just like a lot of the people that you are able to see and hear are more than likely at one point in time, they're sick, right? They might have a variety of things, and you're able to hear them basically state what, hey, after I go to the bathroom and do the number two, I'll sit up there and wipe, and I'm not, washing my hands because it's a clean break, it's completely fine. This is how it is that a lot of fecal material is found directly on doorknobs, on kiosks, right? So just think, whenever you happen to go out into public and you want to go to McDonald's and you want to use that brand new touch screen that they have in order to put up your order. They've had scientists go through there and actually, analyze the bacteria on there, and they found a lot of fecal material. The reason why you find a lot of fecal material is because of individuals like the ones that you see that are presented in this video. They decide that, hey, I'm going to go do number two, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to sit up there and not wash my hands. And then, while I'm not going to wash my hands, guess what? I'm going to dig my hand into the bar nuts, at the club or at the bar. I'm going to, take a slice of somebody's pizza. I'm going to go in somebody's chip bag. I'm going to touch on somebody else's food. I'm going to prepare somebody else's food. I'm going into the refrigerator. I'm going to touch on somebody's face. I'm going to dap somebody up, right? I'm going to touch somebody's hair. So you can already see, just with the few examples that I gave, how it is that certain things are easily able to spread. So then look at the American public and look how easily bacteria and illnesses and different things are able to spread, because examples like this, people like this who are telling you openly, like, hey, we don't wash our hands. Even after I do number one, I'm not washing my hands, even though I clearly touched myself. We all know that people have, some STDs, different, or STIs, different things of that nature. They're telling, like, hey, I know myself, I know my body. I'm not washing my hands, I'm clean. You don't need to know that I'm clean, but I know that I'm clean, right? Just like the other guy in the purple shirt. Yet again, what did he say? If it's a clean break, nothing punctured through, I made a four ply, whatever. I wipe myself real quick, and I just, you know, go out and I do what I do. Like I said, this is how a lot of things spread. This is how a lot of things are passed around, and it's amazing to me that the exact same individuals that you see here, right, come from the line of individuals that at one point in time, or even still to this day, consider black people to be below average, to be subhuman, to not even be human. Amazing, isn't it? But I just want to remind people of this, by the name of Abu Hassan Ali, who is a polymath with knowledge of astronomy, geography, meteorology, botanics, cosmetics, culinary arts, and fashion. He is known for starting a vogue by changing clothes according to the weather and season. He also suggested different clothing for mornings, afternoons, and evenings. He created a deodorant to eliminate bad odors, promoted morning and evening bath, and emphasize maintaining personal hygiene. In medieval times, the wealthy would take a bath every other month. If you were poor, you'd be lucky to bathe 4 times per year. There was no hot water, so it had to be carried in through a well and then heated over a fireplace. Also, it has been stated that Queen Elizabeth I only bathed once a year.
A few minutes later.
This small blue bucket my mother used before she died.
Is that poop all over the bucket?
Yeah, it's poop.
So do you wash your hands like you're going to go eat soup in a minute? Are you going to wash your hands for that, or are you just going to worry about it?
No, actually I don't.
Like I said, this is clearly why we have issues and problems when it comes into the fact of people's health, healthcare, the well-being and the spreading of any type of bacteria or viral diseases that is directly out here that can either infect, make ill, or take the lives of multitudes of people. So, as I stated before, for the greater majority that are part of the United States, this is you, this is your history, this is in a sense where you come from. Please don't ever in life decide that you want to fix your face and say anything negative about black people. And if you do, make sure you at least have some of this fixed up first, and then we can decide to have that conversation.
It's just like, man, it's like, where is God in this conversation?